Good day, and welcome to the PSG Wealth Local Solutions webinar for the month of October. Today, we will start off by looking at how markets performed over the month. The South African stock market matched global equity markets in producing a third consecutive negative month in October, dragging the stock market further into negative territory for 2023. SA's latest inflation data showed headline inflation accelerated in line with expectations as rising food and energy prices continue to take their toll. In comparison, core inflation, excluding those volatile categories, slowed to 5.5% year-on-year, coming in below expectations of 4.7% year-on-year. The ALBI was up 1.71%, ALBI 7 to 12 years was up 1.79%, with the ALBI 12 plus years was up 1.99%. Now let's look at how that has translated into our local solutions. The quartile ranking table looks at our solutions compared to peers, with the black squares representing the minimum investment periods. Here, we see that the PSG Wealth Enhanced Interest has been consistently ranked in the first quartile over all relevant investment periods. The PSG Wealth Income Fund of Fund has been ranked in the second quartile for its minimum investment period, falling mostly under the second quartile for all relevant investment periods greater than 3 years. Looking at the PSG Wealth Preserver, the fund is ranked in the first quartile for its minimum investment period and ranked in the second quartile for 7-year investment periods. The fund is also in the first quartile for its since inception rank. The PSG Wealth Moderate Fund of Fund has been ranked in the second quartile for its minimum investment period and in the first quartile under the since inception rank. Lastly, looking at the PSG Wealth Creator, which has achieved first quartile performance under all relevant investment periods. Next, we will look at the top and bottom performers of our underlying managers for each of the funds. Looking at PSG Wealth Enhanced Interest, the top performer for the month was Prescience Yield Quant Plus, and the bottom performer was PSG Enhanced Interest Fund. Looking at the PSG Wealth Income FOF, Prescient came out tops, Prescient Income Provider, while 91 Diversified Income lagged behind. Looking at the PSG Wealth Preserver, Sim Inflation Plus was the top performer for the fund, whereas MNG Inflation Plus Fund was the bottom performer. Looking at the Moderate Fund of Funds, the 91 Opportunity Fund was the top performer for the month, whereas the bottom performer was Coronation Balance Plus. And lastly, looking at the Creator Fund of Fund, Fair Tree Equity Prescient was the top performer, with the bottom performer being Coronation Equity. Now, below you also see a list of our quantitative radar screens. So these are just the funds that did not perform very well on a 6, 12, and 1 year period that are currently on our radar. So for the PSG Wealth Enhanced Interest, we don't have any funds on the quantitative radar. For the PSG Wealth Income, we do have 91 Diversified Income, as well as for the PSG Wealth Preserver, we have Net Group Invest Core Guarded, which is added, and MNG Inflation Plus has also remained on our quantitative radar screen. For the Moderate Fund of Fund, MNG Balance is added, and for the Creator Fund of Fund, we have MNG Equity, which is added, and 91 also still remains on the quantitative radar screen. Thank you very much for tuning in today. Hope you all have a lovely day further.